Welcome to another edition of Toxic Masculinity Podcast, the Toxic Masculinity Podcast, the livest podcast in the Carolinas, with your host, with the motherfucking most, Calvin Big Cal Hilly, repping the 704, Con City, the real nigga way, the Con City way, the TMP way, holding it down, nigga. What up, man? We live again. Haters love to watch us, love to imitate us, but they can never be us. They could never be us. It's the one and only, man. Yeah, you ain't gonna hit too many podcasts like this. It's the most live, the most fire podcast in the Carolinas, man. We claiming that shit. And this is your host, man, the king of the Con City, the second king of controversy. I'll let Tommy Sotomayor take that, but call me the prince of goddamn controversy then, because I'm taking that title. We got a jam-packed show for you, man. A jam-packed show full of information. Plan to make it very informative, very about accountability and masculinity. You know, we're gonna make it all about that. Barbershop talk, little comedy, little flippant comedy, little satire, man. That's what we do, man. Got a special guest. Well, he's been here a few times, man. He ain't special, man. He been here, man. Shit, should be used to it by now,
Very,
man.
very special, very special, very special.
Oh man, hey, you know what it is, man. But we got a host, man. My boy Zoe, man. He come back for about the third time, about to share his knowledge with you. But he been here, man. We ain't about to goddamn get him a plate. Got to get his own plate, man. We ain't about shit. He a regular at this point. We got like I said, we got a jam-packed show. We're gonna let y'all have it, man. Straight up. Love this shit. Morning show. This is the first time I'm doing this shit. Keep the energy high. Man, and we're gonna go ahead and start it off, man.
Right on. Yeah, let's get into it. My nigga.
Gotta get a crazy proper introduction. You know how it does. You know how we do. But let's see, man. The first topic we had today, man, we're gonna talk about these white hip hop news pubs, man. Me myself, man. It's something that's been on my heart for a while. I don't fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and talk like that. You feel me? It is what it is, boy. But you know, niggas like the podcast No Jumper, DJ Vlad, you know, shit like that. You know, these crackers making money off of goddamn black culture. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about that today, man. You want to start it off, or you want me to start it off with you?
I mean, I'll go ahead and start it off, man. Honestly, the way I feel about it is some consider these people as culture vultures, you know, and they're tearing down black men, publicizing the most bad part about black men. But I mean, it's the media. Everybody does it, man. Everybody talks negatively about black men. We have the worst image within the media. Like DJ Vlad, No Jumper, and even Jordan Towers. He's an older one, but he started off. I remember with D Block. He was always had. I mean, they help promote these people. They help make these people bigger, you know, artists, bigger entertainers. Like, as long as you get on their show and control your own narrative, don't let them destroy your image. You got to control your own narrative. You have your own social media page. You have your own Instagram. So at the same time, they helping a lot of these people come up. Like, I remember Kevin Samuels was on there, like Crip Mac. Like, these are considerably nobodies, bro, and they're getting publicity, and they're black men. You know, so I mean, they're helping growing their brand. You know, when you got to use these shows to help grow your brand, like a show like The Breakfast Club will go on there and tear down a person. Like, people go on there, Charlamagne, and try to say something negatively about them or their ex-girlfriends or anything. So I mean, it's like, it's the media. Like, that's their job. Some of them, like, it's a lane for haters, you know. And a lot of these white people aren't haters. They're just getting money with the people that are getting money. And a lot of the white people that are just regular people, they buy a lot of these artists and entertainers' work. Like, so they're a big consumer too of black entertainment. So I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
That's real. I heard a lot of that, man. I feel that completely, man. They do got a lot of shit. Man, like you said, culture vulture. Really, I feel like that term really stood out a lot to me. You know, out of what you said. I know personally. I mean, I don't subscribe to any of those channels, man. But it is kind of like, I don't know. I guess I could talk about how, it's been talked about how they have been sort of a hip hop police of a sort. You know what I'm saying? Like you said before, you said it is. You can create your own narrative, but we know a lot of these guys, they can be baited into certain situations. So I feel like that's a detriment, that's a disservice, and something that these white hip hop publications do on the regular. You know what I'm saying? They set them up, as you said, to make falls or make statements that could be used against them and by the law. Historically, they've done this several times. People have come out later and even told their story about it. They do have a choice, but a lot of times, things can be coerced out of you or manipulated out of you. You know what I'm saying? By someone with a more clever tongue or a more clever mind, because we know a lot of the people that they interview are a lot younger. You know what I'm saying? Especially on DJ Vlad. But also another thing that I had to talk about was they're just out of touch. In my opinion, that they're out of touch with black culture. They don't have anything invested, in my opinion. Like, it's all a game. It's all a gimmick. It's all for profit. You know what I'm saying? It's all for sale. So I feel like that's something, they're outsiders. So that's my big, also something I dislike about them. Yeah, I just feel like they're also the fact that, there are not a lot of black, other than, it's a few. I'm trying to find the name of the one. I can't remember it right now. But Say Cheese TV. Say Cheese
It's
TV.
several black
Yeah,
publications, man.
but they
Small
don't get the
publications.
same. They don't get the same light. That was
Because
what I want to go.
they're not as professional, man. Those be the more gossipy talkers anyway. And a lot of
I mean,
artists don't really like
that's
gossip.
that's how you feel. That's how you feel. That's how you feel.
They're like the Wendy Williams type niggas of the game. Like, I mean, come on, Kyle.
That's your opinion. That's your opinion. I gotta respect whatever.
Nah,
I'm not
saying it's not good ones out there. I'm just saying, like,
I don't agree with it. I don't agree with
the
it.
good ones don't even need guests to come on their show, unless they
everybody needs guests. Everybody needs guests. As far as, like, if you're working with hip hop, you need guests. Like, I'd be different if you was like if you a sports radio nigga, you want to talk to athletes.
Time to time. I'm just saying, like, they're not getting the up and coming people like. Well, a lot of the most black ones are mainstream, like the Breakfast Club, Funk Flex,
Say Cheese,
Sway. That's what I'm saying. But they're not getting interviews. They're not doing interviews. They're not doing little news segments talking about different stuff. They're not doing stuff like that. You feel me? So,
who is it?
Say Cheese. I haven't seen. All I see is memes and videos.
Say Cheese is one of the first people that broke out Charleston White. I know he's not really known. He's like the same level of Cripnack. I mean, he is kind of known that actually at this point. But he's broken out a lot of people.
Was he on No Jumper?
I think he did come on at one point. He came on Vlad too, but he's
exactly.
also voiced.
That's what I'm saying.
He's also voiced the same thing I'm saying though. So, and I agree. Like, it's funny how niggas always support.
But I'm saying without any of these like publications, he wouldn't be as big as he is. You feel me? That's how.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. I watched him come up. That's not true. That's not true. The reason he's on them platforms is because he did come up off his own. Trust me, I had history. I watched.
Exactly.
The reason they didn't even put him on is because he did come up.
So you're saying that's not more exposure?
Man, he already had an organic following, but it is.
He did.
So
exactly. That's all I'm saying.
But yeah, man. Back to the topic though. I don't fuck with the goddamn culture vultures, DJ Vlad. It was a while ago. He was talking about Minister Farrakhan. I'm just like, he had misquoted him. Said that he had said something about throwing rocks at Jewish people, and it was just, I seen a comedian Godfrey talking shit about him. But yeah, I just take issue with that whole system of it. They get all the followers. Like, I feel like it's some type of manipulation going on with all the dudes.
Could Godfrey be a disgruntled employee?
I mean, he's not an employee of DJ Vlad TV. He used that shit, but he's a comedian. He's self-employed. So,
well, I like Godfrey, but I mean, I'm just saying, I'm just playing devil's advocate. But I mean, at the end of the day, I would rather see people come up with black people. But at the end of the day, these guys are working with black people and helping them become bigger, or like. And when you say people be coming on there snitching on themselves and other people, like, they don't have to answer those questions. They can walk off. They can, like, why? Like, don't disrespect me. like ask me no questions about anything, man. That I feel like people just be incriminating themselves, or like I saw one interview on DJ Vlad. It was a guy, I think it was like Puffy old bodyguard or Biggie old bodyguard. They were talking about like why do we even know that you were there? Like you're supposed to be discreet. You feel me? Like we
Yeah, yeah.
don't. So
I think I know what you're talking
it's
about. I think Gene Deal. I watched some of this shit. I know you're talking about big dude.
yeah. I mean, like just let
I
that
mean,
be hood
he was
chatter,
on the
man.
site, so he's giving his first hand account. You know.
Yeah, I mean, all I can say is, man, good job getting that check. But I mean, hopefully you don't run into nobody that's thinking crazy, man.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But
I mean, he
but I
don't
mean,
really owe
let's.
none of them no loyalty though. You know, ultimately, you know what I'm saying. That's my opinion on shit like that. He really,
I mean, you
I
gotta
mean,
remain loyal to yourself, man. You gotta remain loyal to yourself. And
shit, you gotta
but
remain loyal. And getting funds is remaining loyal to yourself. As long as you ain't snitching
yeah, but
nothing like that, getting nobody in the line of fire to get arrested. Hey, let it fly.
I mean, I understand all that, but I mean, hey, like that's why I like Vlad, because I mean, he helps people get money. Like he pay you to come do an interview. Like if you're gonna talk about a hot topic, he gonna pay you. Like so, I mean, hey, it's all about what you ready to give off. Like I mean, I like Gilly, I like Nori, I like their podcast because they be having some good guests. But
Niggas
I
like
don't really
Godfrey
follow.
don't get paid though. Niggas like Godfrey don't get paid.
He was a reoccurring employee of Vlad, I believe.
Yep,
He used to
and
work
niggas
for
like
Vlad.
him
Like
and
that one dude. What's the other one dude that we haven't?
I know you talking
I
about. He
can't
got his
really.
own podcast. He was with
Yeah, he's straight
damn.
too. But I mean, I think he still do something. And Boosie used to work for Vlad too. Boosie used to be on Vlad like every other day.
Oh hell yeah.
So I
Shit,
mean, that's what I'm
he had the
saying.
most views. He was getting used. I mean, he's making his money, but he was getting used.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. And that's how Boosie he was using stuff like that to get more exposure. Boosie's still making money. You feel me?
Oh
He's
yeah, I
still
mean he was
making
gonna get
money.
that. He was gonna get that regardless. But yeah,
I mean, but Vlad helped a little
it
bit.
keep you hot. It
Not
keep you relevant. I got you. I got you. I got you.
exactly. That's all I'm saying. So let's
But
move on to the
I
next
liken that
topic,
shit. I
Cal.
liken that shit to how NAACP used to have white leaders and shit like in control of black culture. You know that's how I like it, and black issues. Like that's why
That's the
that's my
Democratic
biggest
Party,
issue.
though. That's the Democratic Party, man.
And they probably run YouTube. Shit.
Of course they do, because they run YouTube, they run Facebook, because you can't even say nothing detrimental to the Democratic Party, and you'll get muted. Like,
Back.
and,
That's my biggest issue.
and I'm just saying though. I mean, but at the end of the day, like you got to think about it, man. Like you got to raise your people to do what you want to do. Like if they run the internet, that's the Republicans' fault because they should have people running the internet too. You feel me?
True. I mean, it's freedom of speech. I mean, if they own it, they can do what they want with it. Technically, it's a private, thing, entity. So
Exactly, man.
they can't be.
And you running the government.
They can't censor the internet. As long as you ain't breaking the law, but they can censor their platforms. So kind
Exactly.
of that,
They
kind of that fucked up
they can
shit.
silence you. They can silence you.
100%. But yeah, man, I was
Next
just
topic.
2 cents on that shit. You got anything more to share on that one?
Next topic.
Yeah, that's how I feel, man. Off of these culture vultures and motherfucking lame ass niggas and shit, crackers, they ain't shit. They ain't shit for the culture, so they ain't give back a motherfucking thing, man. So yeah, man, we on to the next, man. Man, go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and jump to let's do a little quick health segment, man. You know how we do. We're making that a recurring thing on the show. We're gonna talk about health, the ways in which we can influence that, techniques and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Keep the black community fit on our feet, mentally and physically. But more so right now, we're talking about the pure physical health. Yep, that's it. Want me to start it? Want to talk about it?
I'll jump in, man. With health, I'm gonna have to tie in also the factor of inflation, because with your health includes your diet, includes how much you travel, how much you spend away from home, like at work, because some people have stressful work life, and they don't make a lot of money just hourly. So I mean, at the end of the day, You got to have a balance, you know. And when you add money into your health life, like you got to eat the right foods, and sometimes eating the right foods mean you have to spend more money, you know. And a lot of that food you can't freeze or, you know, preserve long enough to eat it. So it goes bad, you got to throw it away, so you got to buy more or go eat fast food. And it's stressful. And with stress comes anxiety, you know, just overthinking a lot of things, you know. So what I want to say is, like, you gotta go outside. It's getting warm outside. You gotta get outside, walk around, you know, release some stress, release some this bad energy, you know. Just let it out. Just sweat it out. Matter of fact, and drink more water because it's getting hot. Stay hydrated. Please stay hydrated. You know, let's get our water in us and spend money smartly. Budget. It's good to have money, but let's not stress about money, right? It's about to be summertime, man. So, you know, spend money smartly. Buy things that are on sale. You know, go home, clean your house, remove your house of clutter, remove all hazards within your house. You got to be able to walk around your house without tripping over stuff, breaking a toe, you know, creating extra injuries, creating extra bills, you know, maintain your car, keep the car drivable. That's extra stress. When you have a car that's hazardous, has a bad tire or sputters, like get an oil change. Like that's gonna relieve stress. Make sure your car is insured and up to date, so you don't have to be worried about the cops pulling you over. Like you worried about what you got in your car. Like make sure you're doing the right things out here, people. You know, have good time management too. That's gonna relieve your stress. If you need to, write stuff down. Get things handled. Don't wait on it. Stop procrastinating. Let's get it done this time, man. Let's go, guys. Let's go. You got to be men out here. Let's get it. Anything you need to say about that, Cal?
Shit, I feel like you covered most of the bases, man. Shit, I can just piggyback a little bit off of some things, but really, I'm just gonna talk about more so just workout techniques. I guess, you know, high intensity training. I feel like you covered most of that, man. Just putting the right things in your body, you know, a lot of vegetables, a lot of green things, a lot of smoothies, a lot of fruits, vitamin C, all kinds of supplements, you know. A lot of people take the goalie, ashwagandha, fish oil, just, you know, Mega Man stuff like that.
Goalie is a good one.
Yeah, I've heard that.
We're getting older, so we need to work on our digestive system, get probiotics, vitamin C.
Turmeric.
Yeah, make sure your blood is flowing.
Try to cook with turmeric, stuff like that. Certain things. I know a lot of people.
I cook with cinnamon and ginger. Ginger is a good probiotic, and cinnamon is good for like people that like early stages of arthritis and stuff. So, you know, we got to make sure we stay with our herbs and our spices.
Try some hot and cold contrast in the tub. Ice bath. Try ice bath. I know a lot of our people don't like ice baths. I know that. But even if you just try a cold one, try a little bit of ice. Just try a cold bath, cold shower, and hot cold contrast and stuff like that. Try it out. Epsom salt. You know, turn the how did you can stand it? Put a little bit of Epsom salt in there. Try that out. Just, you know, anything. You know, it's a lot of things out there. A lot of little quirks and tips that, you know, people don't really know about, and we don't really spread the knowledge and wealth, you know, in the wealth, which is the knowledge. You know, health is wealth, so we got to spread the knowledge. You know, that's my biggest thing. Cardio is the biggest deal. You know, if you don't like working out, just make sure you get in some type of cardio. You don't have to.
It's getting warm. We're going to play basketball this year. We're playing basketball. We're gonna see if people still got it.
Yeah, so we got to stay with it, man. I believe in everybody, man. I love everybody. I know we can get it done as people. We can, you know, fight the generational curses and the slings and arrows threw at us by the outsiders, the evildoers, as they say. So then we can bring this shit together, starting local, going global, man. Because health, we're gonna talk about something every week with the health. Every episode, we're gonna give something, a workout tip, something. So, well. So I'm gonna let you pick the next topic, man. Go ahead, pick one.
We're gonna talk about gun violence, man.
Gun violence,
the gun culture, We're gonna talk about gun safety. We're gonna talk about the gun laws. We just gonna talk about guns, and since we just talked about health, mental health. You know, if you got a gun within reach of you, make sure you're controlling it and handling it in a smart way. Make sure you're keeping it locked up. Make sure you're keeping it out of sight. Make sure you're not just displaying your weapon loosely, like carrying it around in your pocket, unless you are in ways of danger, you know. And when people see guns, people like to steal guns. People like to, you know, do bad things with guns. So you know what you are capable of with a gun, you know. So let's just be smart out here in these streets, man. And the only thing I promote is self-defense. You know, that's like save your life. Make sure you're here for your kids, your mom, your dad, your sisters, your brothers. But be smart out here.
100%, man. That's real talk, real spill. TNP way, man. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. We're giving these diamonds out, man. We're giving these rubies, man. These gems. Take advantage. But yeah, I just want to, expound on that a little bit further on the topic. My thing is black people's obsession. I called it an obsession with guns and gun culture. Yeah, man, it's black Americans, man, we're disproportionately impacted by gun violence. 18 times the gun assault injuries and nearly 3 times the fatal police shootings of white Americans. 3 times. That's them shooting us. Each day, on the average, 30 black Americans are killed by guns, and more than 110 experience non-fatal injuries. That's every day. At least every other day, a black person is shot and killed by police. These trends worsen in large cities where black Americans make up 68% of homicide victims. 68%, man. 3 times. So we're 3 times more likely to be gunned down by gun violence in America than the average citizen. What the fuck is black people's obsession with these weapons and these guns, man? See, I did my history on guns. Guns were created actually in China. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that the guns were, we think our master created the guns, motherfucker white man. Y'all white daddy, that's what y'all think, man. Let me tell you, they was created in China, man. They was actually for celebrations, fireworks. The Caucasian people figured out that if you can aim these things at people and kill them, they can become a projectile shooting weapon, something that will be a trained equalizer to give them dominance over other people or things that were genetically inferior to them. So let's just talk about this shit. So we want to be like them, huh? We want to be fucking cowards and have things that can shoot projectiles and we're afraid of each other. Is that where we at? Because that's what they turned it on. That's why they found out when they aim them at people, it can kill them. That's why they did it, because they don't want that wreck. So they figure we'll become proficient at killing things from afar like cowards. So we become like them. Or what we do, we walk down now. So we feel we walking down on niggas. We spinning the block. What the fuck is our obsession with guns in our community? That shit, it's like every day I see somebody talking about, I seen niggas talk about airing shit up on my Facebook fucking page. On the timeline. Talking about airing shit. Nigga, that's the most pussy ass shit imaginable to me, bro. I don't get our obsession with guns and gun culture. That's just my opinion, man. That's my 2 cents. We see it going on once again. I'm gonna talk about it till I'm blue in the face. We have an obsession, a deadly obsession in our music, in our day-to-day, in our neighborhoods, in our own families. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have an issue amongst ourselves, amongst our people, when it comes to gun violence, and it needs to fucking end. It needs to stop. We can take it to anywhere. to the girl Megan Thee Stallion, if you want to talk about celebrity bullshit, and I got a fucking Biggie Smalls, Tupac. We can talk about, man, Young Dolph. I don't even want to get into it when it comes to hip hop niggas getting shot and gunned down. There's not, you know, and then these are celebrities. If you want to talk about the average Joe, nigga, it'd be, bro, you could probably fill up a library with the names of people that were killed by their own people in America by gun violence, bro. So, yeah, man, this shit has to stop, man, across this country, man. That's all I had to say about it, and I'm letting it go, man. Fuck y'all niggas. Hey, fuck them niggas that's doing that shit. Fuck niggas. That's what I gotta say. A nigga that's doing some shit like that, fuck a nigga, you can die, nigga. Fuck nigga. You not for the culture, you not my kind, bro. So I'm gonna let that shit go, man. Anybody that don't want positivity and peace in the black community, nigga, you can get the fuck out of here, nigga.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, hey.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, and like it's really no point, you know, to be beefing like this, man. Nobody has common courtesy out here in the streets no more, man. Nobody, everybody feel like they the man. You know, it's no pecking order. It's just everybody. They got a gun, feel like they're the man. You know, so
they got the juice,
you know,
man.
basically, you know. You gotta move. You gotta be humble out here, man. You gotta move inconspicuously. So, or it could be you next, you know. And you can die on the humble too. So, stay ready for anything.
Oh, 100%. Hey, that's some real shit, bro. Like, as my granddad used to tell me, he was a World War II veteran and a Vietnam War veteran. That made it out of both of them. He had active combat in the Korean conflict. Korean conflict. He said, "Bullets ain't got no eyes, boy." He told me that shit. He said, "Stay out of the air. Bullets ain't got no eyes, boy." He said, "Stay out of goddamn people business." He said, "But shit, at the end of the day, nigga, bullets ain't got no eyes, bro." So you could be on your humble. That shit don't fucking matter out here, man. Stay dangerous, as they say, man. Stay dangerous, man. Stay vigilant.
Yeah. And let's go ahead and wind it on down, man. This is
an important topic.
Life
good
coaches,
episode, man.
Life coaches,
we as they say.
Yeah, life coaches, podcast gurus, and all these sub information news channels on YouTube and other internet platforms, you know, that are bestowing wisdom and the ways to live your life. You know, the what do they call them? Manosphere, men going their own way. You know, women, women telling you how to live your lives. Like, everybody just needs to understand, you know, they have to do some self-reflection before they do anything. See how people think about them, and then try to improve themselves. Do some self-reflection. Hear some constructive criticism, and don't take it personally. You know, because it's two things, man. You have a reputation, and you actually have your own character. You know, that's who you really are. You know, when people ain't looking and all that, you know, but your reputation, you know, that's just how people talk about you, and just how some people feel about you. Because either way, when you come in a room, some people just feel your energy, and some people are naturally envious, and some people are just miserable. But so, I mean, they can run to these life coaches and other people to hear about how they need to run their lives. I mean, sometimes it can be helpful. You know, some people are just complete wrecks. So, you know, but at the end of the day, open up a book. Go to your own local public library. Go to the section that you have, like stress, anxiety. You know, it'll be good techniques within books that'll give you, you know, life. And that's gonna have you out here in nature, enjoying yourself, enjoying your individuality before you can, you know, come to other people and, you know, just be a person with good social skills, you know, and a good vibe. You feel me? You know, you gotta take care of yourself, self-care. You know, so. You know, these life coaches, I mean, sometimes it can be a positive impact in your life. But a lot of times, you know, they can just be basically like your pastor at church, taking up
some noise.
Plate.
Just some noise, baby.
Taking up, telling you what you want to hear.
Exactly.
So, I mean, you got to self-reflect, man, and actually do some intel on your personality, your daily routine, all that, you know, before you can actually listen to what other people are saying. Like, and still at the same time, you still have to listen to what other people are saying, because that's how you're being perceived. So, you know, do some self-inventory first.
Hey, that's some real shit, bro. That's a good segment right there. That's a good take. Yeah, man, them life coaches, bro, they can be a positive and they can be a negative, especially if you hanging on their coattail. Listen to every taking heed to everything they say as law and truth. But I do feel like a
Yeah,
lot of
it's good to have your own opinion.
oh yeah. Then they call them like you don't want to have somebody just telling you what you want to hear, like enabling just noise in the background, you know, just telling you basically. I mean, it does feel good to have someone else validating things that you believe in yourself, but at the same time, you need to be able to self-reflect and see no one's perfect. You know, I seen Fresh and Fit how they talk to certain people and then like their members and their audience. You know, a lot of people they just go along to get along. You know, they're not even listening to, because some of the women, a lot of the women are idiots and bimbos on that show. But a lot of it's like when they have one that makes sense, nobody wants to hear them if they make sense. Like they're basically just telling people what they want to hear, like you just said. So they can be a detriment. Like I seen that myself, and I was like, damn, like it's a lot of just nerdy ass niggas. Like these niggas just want to hear niggas talk bad about bitches. You know what I'm saying? To their face, even if they wrong. You know, even if the bitch right, they don't want to give a goddamn credence or her credit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it's kind of like it's real ignorant, you know what I'm saying? It's real ignorant. It's real, I guess, hypocritical. You know what I'm saying? Because like, how can you be without
It's
reproach? You know?
satire, man. It's satire, man.
Oh, for sure. But if you get caught up in it,
No one is always right. No one is always
it'll
right.
fuck you up though. If you get caught up in that shit,
No
that's
one
all
is
I'll say.
exactly. No one is always right. Sometimes you have to apologize. Like sometimes you overstep your bounds. Like you got to be a man and apologize. Like, I was wrong. You got to accept responsibility for your actions.
That. And no, like I stand by nobody is above reproach, bro. I know this world doesn't stand by that shit at all. But that's how I stand. Nobody is above reproach. Nobody's above self-reflection. Nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? That's obvious. You know, I know that shouldn't have to be fucking said. But yeah, like a lot of motherfuckers, they just want to be right all the goddamn time. You know. So, but you gotta personally, like I do feel like life coaches is needed. You know what I'm saying? Because some niggas is out here with no direction at all. So you know what I'm saying? That's my biggest deal. Like, but I don't need, you know, I feel like if you need one, you must not have had a lot of good people in your life to raise you to get to where you got to, you know, especially if you're grown ass man or woman. Like, shit, like, the fuck, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got a clue yet. Yeah. If you 20, still getting played by bitches, 2021, still getting played by bitches, or still getting played by men, it's you. Straight up. Our life still kicking you in your ass, you know what I'm saying? By the time you got them in your 30s and 40s, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you ain't fuck a life coach, nigga, you feel me? Shit, that shit ain't goddamn
Yeah.
clicking upstairs, my nigga. Shit.
Yeah, some niggas is complete wrecks, like I said.
Facts, bro. Well, yeah, nigga, hey, man, this been a good one, man. This been a good one, man. We gonna stand by giving y'all good shit, man. Good lyrical shit, nigga. Hey, that's what the fuck we do, nigga. Been a good episode, man. Now we like to keep it short, keep it around 30, 45, you know, maybe an hour tops. Give y'all some good ass shit to go run home with. You know, share with your peoples. Man, yeah, it's more shit coming, man. Toxic Masculinity Podcast. You got anything?
Yeah, I want to just expound on that life coaches. Like
Oh, go ahead.
These guys are not saviors, man. They're not saviors, man. Don't put your faith in any man. Please don't do that, man. Go see a therapist first before you spend money on a life coach. Because like everybody's not as perfect as they think they are, you know. And you know, seek your own improvement. Like that's how I feel. read books, focus on your physical health. Like, go out here and improve yourself. Like, get out the house, get off that couch, man. Stop looking at YouTube. Stop looking at Netflix. Stop looking at Hulu. Go out here and talk to some people. Like, just try. Like, first you got to try before you do anything. Like, try something different, and if it ain't working what you've been doing, try something different. Like, that's why I say read a book. See how other people, like, a good book is How Successful People Win. That's a good book I read, How Successful People Win. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. What's another one? Cash Flow Quadrant. It's a lot out there. You know, you got to improve your daily habits, and that's all I got to say.
Facts. Yeah, I read that Rich Dad Poor Dad. That shit was straight.
Oh yeah, one more. Think Rich, Grow Rich. That was a good one too.
Yeah. Who wrote that one?
I think it was either Robert Kiyosaki or Robert Greene. Oh yeah, I like the 50 Laws of Power, the book by 50 Cent. 48 Laws of Power. The autobiography of Malcolm X. Like, you just got to get your literature up, man. Read some books, man.
Think Rich, Grow Rich.
And reading books is calming too.
Napoleon.
It's like meditate. It's like meditation.
Oh, for sure, man. Like, nah, that's some real shit.
I like come across a good author. He'll take you right to that time period.
Hell yeah. Nah, I love to read, man. I used to love to read, bro. I still do. Like, I gotta find me a good book. Fiction, non-fiction. I like doing a whole bunch of shit. Chess. Shit, I play a lot of chess now, online chess, man. Just trying to expand my mind and shit. But yeah, you do gotta you gotta keep growing, bro. Like, get the fuck out of the house. I agree with that shit. Straight up, get out of the house and enjoy life, man. It's finally getting warm, man. Hopefully it stays. We had a little cold blast hit us about last episode, but goddamn, man, shit. Keep on pushing, bro. Whatever gets you by. If you gotta stay in the house, man, TMP says stay in the house. If you gotta get out, whatever keep you sane. Whatever keeps you from hurting others, man. Whatever keeps you positive, man. Whatever keeps you strong. Whatever protects your spirit and your energy, man, and it makes you feel like the king, the queen, and God within you. You know, let that light shine and shine bright. You feel me? Whatever makes you. You feel me? Straight up, man. And then we're gonna keep on pushing this shit, dog. Straight up, man. Shit, I'm ready to put this shit on video soon, man. I'm about to get this shit together, man. It's only gonna keep expanding. It's only 2 months into this shit. Shit, and this shit getting better and better with each episode, I swear. But yeah, man, the Cash App there, man, it's right there on the screen. Holla at me, shit. Holla at your boy, shit. Whatever you feel inclined to throw me, shit, I appreciate it. But yeah, man, this episode is also brought to you by XL Auto Transportation, man. Hit me up on wherever. Man,
hey, Cal, you have to put my Cash App up there next time, man, because I'm dropping jewels, man.
Oh man, matter of fact, shit. You ain't lying, bro. What is your Cash App?
I'll send it to you after the show. You might be able to put it up there for the show.
Oh, okay. That's my IG. Follow me on IG at chilly10_4. Follow me, man. I'm about to be popping, man. Follow me like Gucci, man. Shit, that's it, man. That's the show, man. Holla at your boy, man.